Rolling around at the speed of sound.
It's a song for the generations, man. It's unforgettable.
That's very smooth jazz.
Well, we're going back to this shithole.
So this is the mission hub.
Yeah.
This is the clock town.
We went to the third day, and well, things getting really serious.
Sir? Right angle.
Oh shit, is that a taser gun?
Yeah.
Sir! What? We're making duck calls while our senile uncle is threatening everybody with a taser.
Hey, it ain't like I'm gonna hurt.
If this was just like a Jackass type game, like or show, it would probably be a lot better.
Yeah, probably. The Taser.
Jeez. What are you doing? Why is this back again?
Yeah, last video, it was like, your mom calls, is like, hey, time to do a prank. Let's replace his duck calls with ones that aren't duck calls.
Why?
For some reason. I don't know.
Let's replace him with mouse traps. So he just hits his lips.
Ow! And then he gets devoured by rats.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh no.
John Luke, you dumbass. Ew, I hate that lip smacking noise.
Oh, if you hate that sound, you're gonna love this entire mission. Oh, so it's like, hey, don't wake up Psy, but it's like, how close do you have to get? The answer is you have to clip through his legs to make him wake up. And when he wakes up, sometimes his arms don't know what to do.
Whoa! I do the same thing when I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Si, I told you to guard the door. What did I tell you to do when some unsavory character came in?
Hey, I tased him.
No, you're supposed to tell me. Why do you even have a taser?
I was on stakeout last night surveilling the beavers. I took that taser for self-defense.
Against beavers?
Are you nuts? No, against Sasquatch.
Are you duck?
Bigfoot.
I know what it is.
Hey, in addition to
See, this is what I was talking about last night. We were doing that stream. There are people who believe in the skunk ape, the Bigfoot, and all these shit.
No.
Whereas I'm pretty sure, like, Japanese people and their folklore and stuff just know it's folklore.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but you got people like him proving me right.
Yeah. So you gotta make Psy fall asleep again. So you have to do this mini game, I guess?
Can you hack the radio?
I wish. You just, like, switch the stations. You have to find the ones that make him more tired.
Millions of stars in the universe. But did you know that there might be as many universes?
But there's, like, no difficulty to this. You just go through all 5 channels and then he falls asleep.
The first time I ever filled out a tax form was 1938.
Get out of here. Jesus Christ. You find one that's talking about creationism, and he goes, "Muh."
Welcome to Sleepy Time Radio. The radio.
I was about to ask, do you find the lullaby station?
Yep, they found it.
Alright. That got me. That's a pretty good joke.
Oh, there were those 2 really tiny cardboard boxes. We should have put our feet into each one of those. They just completed the disguise.
Cardboard box, man.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? It's the same thing from before.
Kinda. It's just Willie's like picking up all these boxes that are scattered around like this for some reason. So you gotta move while he's got his back turned to you, and
he'll come and pick you up.
Yeah, he'll go pick up whatever box is closest to him.
Oh shit.
So you just gotta make it past the next box to not get caught.
I can't believe they did this game twice.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny, like the whole stealth minigame thing, like, you know, this is the second time we're doing it, and we're actually going to be doing it again later on.
Jesus, fuck.
Although they do change it up a bit. You're not doing cardboard box stuff the next time, at least. They got slightly more creative next time around.
And you get to watch him every now and every time. pick up boxes even further and further away.
Oh, weird. Why is there always a second box next to the box I'm about to pick up?
Whoop.
My favorite part of these sneaking things is that they don't even give you any kind of music. It's just...
You gotta make sure he's not, like, you know...
Yeah.
You gotta hear every bit. It's just... It's tense shit, man. You don't have shit playing when you're Metal Gear Solid, and... Well, I guess you do, but that makes it harder.
Yeah. It's just pure silence of the warehouse. It's exactly what it's like in real life.
Makes you
Want to be a Robertson? Well, here's the grim reality.
Makes you question whether you want to keep working here, or break it to your dad that you just hate
Are
this
you
shit.
asleep again? Good grief.
Oh, weird. This box doesn't weigh at all. It's just empty.
This is a Tom and Jerry routine.
Yeah.
Si, were you sleeping again?
No, I was recharging my taser batteries. And by taser batteries, I mean my eyelids.
Of course. That old-time colloquialism.
You know what? I'll
Okay.
take over for you.
Nobody noticed this guy Ray in your
Why don't you just go back?
vision.
I don't want them to notice me. They'll hurt me again. Have to play more mini games.
So now Sai is sleeping again. And he slept right in the bubble wrap hallway. So...
Is that him? He should just be sleeping on a big red doghouse. Jesus Christ.
So step on the bubble wrap while he's not snoring wakes him up, so he can only move while he's snoring. And if you love that awful lip smacking noise, well, every time he wakes up,
Oh, man.
plays it every time, and it's super loud too.
Ugh. That's a gross noise, like listen to your big old dog eat food.
Yeah. And it's like, you can tell that they didn't have that sound effect ready, so they had to get somebody to just do that sound into a microphone. Because you can hear like this weird like background noise only when the lip smacking happens. Like they didn't noise cancel the lip smacking. So
Someone
this-
didn't do a good job. Ugh, someone did a good job folding that stuff.
Yeah, it's just like there's a fan going on, but only when he smacks his lips. Then he starts fucking with you right at the end, too. God damn it,
And it
Grandpa.
keeps playing that shit. Do you have shit on your face? Or is it just a fucked up model?
I think it's just a fucked up model.
Come on, Grandpa, go back to bed. You idiot. Ugh. Oh, man.
God, isn't it just the worst noise?
It's so loud.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's only like the worst noise when it's not you doing it.
Yeah. It's like, it's just one of those sounds where if you're doing it, it's completely fine.
No problem.
Just now you have to call the phone repeatedly to make him turn around, and he never wises up to the fact that there's one box
there?
moving, and he keeps getting called.
Jesus. This is just like Hitman.
Yeah, I just gotta put a bomb.
I remember doing this in Absolution, like
Yeah.
thousands of times. Before I had to kill that Chinatown guy.
Did it.
Fucking finally.
Si, wake up. The boys are up to something.
What'd you expect me to do?
Si, don't tase me. Bro!
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Ah, Si, I'm ducking your paycheck.
What's wrong with these things? Si, your reeds are defective.
Hey, it's a poor craftsman who blames his reed. All right, you put it in wrong. Try it again.
I don't understand. The last one
That's
I
the
did
whole
was
prank.
fine.
All of that build up to just go like, this reed don't work.
This read is a little bit off from the normal stuff.
What the?
Because a boat doesn't exist, sigh.
Good job,
Just look at him peeking out
Better
there.
get out of there before Jake figures it out.
Just looking at him.
He's the imp of chaos.
I got my brother. No, Jace is his uncle.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't remember who.
I think.
I don't remember
don't know.
which ones is which.
I'm gonna have to pull out my extensive Robertson family tree chart.
One of them's the uncle, one of them's the dad.
Yeah.
I think the one with the American bandana is your uncle.
Yeah.
So what's next? Are you free to do whatever at this point?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
That was the whole prank, was just replacing some reeds and making them go,
Hi, wait a minute.
what the? So it's time to just go to another race.
Ew.
Yeah.
Glad I'm not you.
Uh-huh.
Get those frogs.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, you clipped a little bit. Squirt. Squirt.
So I learned what, between last update and this one, I just started looking up, I wanted to see how busy the Duck Dynasty wiki was, and it turns out fairly busy.
There's always shit to update.
Yeah. And I found out 2 things about John Luke I did not know before. One, he got drunk and rolled his truck. He was driving in his truck.
A good Christian boy like that.
Yeah, it was DUI, got arrested or something.
Oh, he got caught.
He got caught, yeah, because he fucking rolled his truck over a couple times, apparently.
Oh my god.
And the other thing, John Luke's getting married.
I saw someone post that in the thread.
Yeah,
But he's only 19.
Yeah, he's getting married at 19.
I mean, shit, that happens to a lot of people, I guess.
Yeah, a lot
Whatever.
of people get married at that. It's just, but it's still like, oh man, don't get married that young. You don't know what you're doing.
If it's love, it's love. I can't say anything to that, but
Yeah.
I can say something to the fucking DUI he must have got either at the same age or younger.
Yeah, it was like a year or 2 ago, and because it was like the whole wiki entry for John Luke was like, he's a good, upstanding Christian who, you know, provides a good example for his church youth group that he's the leader of despite his DUI, and then it said in parentheses, despite his DUI and sexual activity. I don't know what
Spit?
their...
Excuse me?
I don't know who put that in and what their sources are, but it appears the people who are editing John Luke's article are mostly teenage girls. Because there were like 3 pages of comments about
How cute he is.
Yeah, how cute and how hot he was, and there was one girl talking about how if John Luke were candy, she'd keep him in his fridge forever or something.
Ugh.
I don't know what that one was about.
You went deeper than I ever wanted to.
I was not expecting anything that strange, and it was a little weird. There's also a lot of Duck Dynasty fan fiction I found out.
Ugh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the incest fic.
No, it's just mostly like lots of self-insert characters where they get to be a duck commander and then get to kiss John Luke. That's almost every single Duck Dynasty fanfic seemed to be entirely about kissing on John Luke.
Well, who else is there to kiss? Everyone else is old.
Hey man, I think Sai might be single. I don't know.
Yeah, he
Who
probably
wouldn't want
is.
a weird grandpa boyfriend?
He's your weird great uncle who's just single for life. I don't know how deep the Robertson clan goes, so I don't know.
I don't know.
John Luke could have some cousins we don't know about.
Yeah, there's like a fucking article for every single person who's ever been on that show, and there's like 16 like recurring characters, quote unquote. Also, this race is super long. That was the first lap.
Jesus, it looks like you're doing a little better.
Yeah, at this point, I got a lot more used to how the airboat handled. You just have to do really slight taps to go around stuff. Trying to do any actual turns is just disastrous.
You probably set a new Robertson record.
The double R. Now you gotta beat TT.
Oh, man.
And get the Whizpig statue.
It's a duck off.
Is that what that said? Are you going back to hunting ducks now?
Yep. It's been a little while. It's been doing lots of racing. Oh, a nearby sign.
It just says sign. Fuck off.
Yeah, it just says sign. Did you ask for a sign?
Here's your sign.
Ugh.
Have they ever had any celebrities, like, show up?
You've been using
You know, I don't know.
In the show?
I'm not sure, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if they at least had some, not big celebrities, but other people known in, like, the hunting community or, like, country music or something.
Yeah, like a country music star, like a...
Yeah.
I could see one of, like, the redneck comedians, like Blue Collar Boys being in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Time is limited.
Widgeon.
You're gonna have to be fast.
They spelled pigeon wrong.
So this is the first time we, like, learn a new duck call. It's...
6 episodes later.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's not anything really that different. It's just you press a couple different buttons in a different rhythm.
It's the feed call. It's to know that... It's to let them know that you're going to feed them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the feed call is one I've been using. It's you start hunting different ducks after a while, and they have different calls.
Jesus Christ!
I know.
Very peaceful. And then you're just like, hey.
Also, I love it 'cause I was still able to lock onto those ducks. It's just my bullets weren't penetrating those trees, I guess. Otherwise, I would have killed them.
They're out of the no-fly zone.
Yeah. Yeah, here's the... That's the new call.
That's the duck that heard a good joke. Wants to let you guys know about it. You probably... Yep, I was going to say, you probably get him now.
Yeah.
Want to take a crack at size record?
So it's like, they have you hunt 15 ducks. It's like, oh, you beat that record. Time to hunt 25 ducks in 5 minutes now. Yeah.
So hard.
Yep. I don't think it was Duck Dynasty brand.
Hey,
and
proven yourself so far.
Yeah, you get 25 ducks in 5 minutes, and now you have to shoot another 32 ducks in 5 minutes.
Holy shit.
This is such a long mission.
Well, at least you figured out you can shoot them from that far away.
Yeah, it's you can make it a little quicker, thankfully. It might have been Duck Dynasty brand, but it was a couple months ago before I was really thinking about Duck Dynasty.
Really pondering it.
There was a cake mix that made the cake look like camo pattern.
Oh.
I think it was either Duck Dynasty brand or is it like some redneck cook brand thing.
What kind of flavor would that be?
I don't know. It looked like it was just like angel cake or something, but just had like a camo pattern on it or something.
Oh, shit, that's the most Walmart thing I've ever heard of.
It wasn't at a Walmart. It was just at a grocery store, but it looked like it really belonged in Walmart. Yeah.
Or something that you would find at a Bass Pro Shop. Even though they don't sell that shit. It's just like, it's Duck Dynasty, whatever.
Mm-hmm. You'll buy whatever we shove in your face.
There's just a pile of shit in front of you.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Did he crash?
So anytime anytime Bo is in a mission and you finish a mission, he always drives off, and the game keeps you from moving so he can drive off the map without you chasing him. And yeah, a lot of the time when he like exits the map, you hear like a car crash sound effect, and I don't know if that's on purpose or what.
That's eerie.
I know. He just disappears.